Hello, my hair is kind of bossing it today. Not want to go that way. Share this to the group. Happy Sunday. No, we don't want people to jump on. We doopy doopy doo. Just gonna invite a bunch of people to watch my pretty face. La la la. Let's just invite some randoms. Ooh, yeah. So, hello. There we go. So, let's get the spiel up and running. So, hello, thank you for tuning in. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Leanne Roberts. I am a Yellow States presenter with Unique. If you are watching on the most fabulous of replays, you will notice there's no tiny little red box just in this little corner right there. So that means you're watching me on replay. That means I've already done it and I'm probably out having an awesome time. So, if you're watching on replay, go ahead and drop a hashtag replay. That way I know that I've uploaded it correctly and I'm not going insane. If you are new and this is the first time you're seeing my awesome face, that was halfway between awful and awesome, so take it as you will. So if you're new at watching me, this is the first time you're watching one of my lives, go ahead and drop a hashtag new. That way I can introduce myself and just thank you for tuning in. If you're watching live with me right now, woo! Go ahead and drop a hashtag Hey Lee. That way I know my comments are working, so I'll just pop that there so everybody has to spell it. And do you know what? I wish I'd chosen a better hashtag because the hashtag always says Haley or something like that because autocorrect just loves it, doesn't it? So, so I know my comments, well, I know that the comments are working on your end. And so I know the sound is working on your end too. Please please give me some love hearts so I know that the sound is working and I'm not talking to myself like I do on a daily basis. So, just while Facebook is spreading my face all over the interwebs, go ahead and just tap on my nose or my head somewhere above this sort of comment line. Another box will pop up. Make sure that following is ticked so you get your notifications when I'm going live. Facebook has been a bit of a nightmare recently with the lives. Don't know what's going on there. Must just be overload of lives. So yeah, it's just so I know comments are working, everything's working fine, and I'm not just wasting my voice. So I've been asked quite a few questions actually recently, one of which there was a comment saying, never mind your makeup, but your hair looks amazing. How do you get your hair awesome? The trick is I don't. I mess with it all day. I know, I switch between full fringe, side fringe, no fringe. Oh my God, I change my hair as much as I change my underwear. But this is when it's freshly washed in the morning and it'll look the same tomorrow. The day after, it's a nightmare to deal with, absolute nightmare. But there you go, that's what I do. So if you like my videos and like to share them with your friends, see what I get up to, because my mission on Facebook is to help you feel good about applying your makeup and learn some hints and tips on the way, because where I learn mine from is my amazing upline Anne. Love you so much, Anne. It's just blowing my mind the things that I'm learning. And I mean, I always used to say I need you know, that I wanted something just to do that basic makeup, because you never actually get taught this. Yeah, you might get taught from your mum or something like that, but you never actually get told this is what this does, this is what this is for, blah 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 blah. It's really difficult to know what everything does, so I want to share with you what I'm learning along my journey, and my mission is to help as many women as possible, and men if that's what you like. So if you'd share this, maybe in some groups that you're in, on your wall or whatever, that way I can reach more people, help more people. That's what I want to do. So I'm basically getting ready to go to my mother-in-law's house for dinner, and I want to look good. Normally I'd just go like this because, oh well, who cares. And this live is also, I'm going to talk about how you can get rid of your dry skin, your oily skin, because I don't know many people with normal skin, whatever normal skin is. I have had, no longer, I have had issues. Well, technically have normal skin now. I've had loads of issues with dry skin, and I know loads of people that have issues with oily skin. Now, your skin makeup will not change. Hold on, this live will be particularly useful for one of my friends who have asked me questions about this. So let me just, L-A, dum-dum. Right, let's just invite her. Screw it, let's invite everybody on that list. Boop, 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 boop. So to help your skin become normal, whatever the hell that is, you need a good skincare regime. So if you're using products that have got chemicals, that have got parabens in, you know, it's not gonna be good for your skin. It's gonna make your skin really red. It's gonna make you have flare-ups and things like that. It's not gonna be good. And my dry skin, it'd end up in patches, and I'd have this random patch like here or here or here, and especially around my nose area. That was my particular bad point. Now, the skincare stuff that you should be doing in a morning and on a night is, so in the morning you cleanse, you tone, you moisturise, all before you putting your makeup on. Whether you've got oily skin, whether you've got dry skin, you buy the products that will help you with your issues. And then the idea is you use those products until your dryness goes, till your excessive oiliness goes, and then you can go to the normal skin, kind of skincare range. So, say if you have dry skin, so I've had dry skin, so I've used the Hydra Boosting Cleanser. If you've got oily skin, then you'd use the one for the oily skin. And it's same with the moisturisers. Toners are generally the same. You put you spritz your toner on, gives you a nice refreshed look, closes them pores up, helps you with the spots. Can tell I've not been using my toner. Bad me. So you do that in the morning, you apply your makeup. On a night, you take your makeup off, and then you do that routine again. Take your makeup off, you cleanse, you tone, you moisturise. Whether you use a night cream or just a daily cream, that's up to you. But as long as you're doing it, that's what matters. And then once a week, use some form of mask to get all that crap out your face, let's say. So I've just used the primer, and primer basically fills in all those lumps and bumps, all those wrinkles, all those fine lines and things like that, to give you that even coverage. So I normally would start off with my eyes, but what I've actually learned off one of my amazing uplines, because I have so many amazing uplines, they're all pretty awesome, is to do your brows first, because your brows can change everything. So literally I'm just going to brush them through, and kind of, so if you do that, you can see how like tall they are. So then again on this side, and if you don't have a proper spoolie to use, you can get an old mascara wand, and just use that. Clean it off and just use that. It's just, it's the same kind of thing. But for anyone with orders with me, I am going to be putting in a spoolie to use for your eyebrows for free. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get product on both sides, plenty of product on both sides, to make that super duper fat. And because I'm blind, I am using a mirror. So I'm literally just starting from about halfway. I'm just going to go under that. I'm going to do the same on the top. And then all I'm doing is I'm just going to not put in any more product on. Just going to fill it in. You don't want it to block it, and then it just looks completely and utterly fake. and again. So then I'm going to turn it that way so it's pointing up, and just, because you want this, you want the front, the first bit to be lighter than the rest of your eyebrow. So hello ladies, if you could, when you're jumping on, tuning in, whatever you want to call it, if you can just send me some love hearts, I know that my sound's working, and the hashtag Hayley, so I know my comments are working as well. Because I don't know, it's been a bit of a bugger lately. A little bit. So I'm going to put just a little bit more on, because I feel like this bit's not as defined as I want it to be. And Bob's your uncle. Just going to brush that again. See, so easy, straightforward, and again, just going to get plenty of product on either side of my brush, making that line super duper thin. I just find it awkward doing this other side. It's like, even when I'm not alive, it's like really awkward. So I'm just going up to that arch and back down. And then just gonna fill that bad boy in. And just take it to like a point at the end. Must not be getting enough product on my brush. Just to a point. I'm just going to extend it a little bit there. So, and again, I'm going to then turn my brush there. I just find it awkward. Upwards, and again, because I went tweezer happy, I do have to make it up a little bit at this side. Just kind of looking back, thinking of the even. And then I'm just going to brush that through again. And then I'm just going to get a little bit of this setting wax just to set those brows in place, because it's a fairly windy day. It's just, I think it's just about stopped raining, which is great, but I'm going to use the waterproof mascara, so just in case. So just put a little bit more on, just like I said, because I have to make it up there. It's a little bit orcs. There's like two, I think it's like 3 hairs there now. 3 little tiny hairs. Just there. So, see, it'll be so much better when I've actually got freaking hairs there. It'll be much better. So what do I think, guys? So then, I've always wondered how people get them like super duper fine. So I was told about this little trick, and I really wish I had some brush cleaner left, because I have literally ran out of brush cleaner. So I'm going to get the cream shadow brush. I ain't got like a palette or anything, so I'm just going to pop it on the back of my hand. So literally just a tiny bit of concealer, and just, it's apparently it's called cutting your eyebrows. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of product on, and then just literally as close as you can get to the brow. And then just not on my mobile lid, because what that will do, I'm going to put it everywhere but that mobile lid, just because what it can do is it'll crease and then it'll ruin your eyeshadow. So can you see, just, I mean, I've only done the bottom bit, but can you just see how that is so much of a harder edge, should I say. I've just caught the end of that. There we go. And then I'm just going to get a little bit more. I'm going to just go above. So can you see how that one is just like got that more of a defined edge. Just try and pop a bit more on for this side. So again, just gonna go under that brow. Missed a bit there. I'm just gonna, again, I want to fill that bit in. And just blend it out as well. And then I'll do that top bit again. And it's great because then if you're anything like me, I do like smudging things. And it's just a simple way to fix it if you did. So, what do we think? What do we think, guys? I should have a bit left on my hand. If I'm honest, I feel like I've smudged there. There we go. Got like a rogue eyebrow. So I'm just gonna pat it out with my blending board. I'm gonna pat, not rub. Strange lighting, but natural lighting as well. So I'm not so sure there's enough product on that, if I'm honest. Don't know. Maybe it's because I've been doing it wrong for so long. They look strange now I've done it right. Oh, it looks better, doesn't it? Touched it up a little bit. You can do this at the end. That's better, isn't it? I mean, they're not identical. They're never identical. Your eyebrows are sisters. They are not twins. If you keep going, they'll just end up taking over your face. This one always looks better. I don't know why. Oh well, let's leave it there, otherwise it'll end up everywhere. So I'm going to do a little bit of a smoky look. So I'm actually going to get this cream shadow brush, and because I'm using pinks, I'm going to put some of the Splurge cream shadow just on my mobile lid. It'll give it a nice even colour for my eyeshadows to sit on, because if you have all those different colours, you've got your veins and all sorts, so it just gives it an even base for it to sit on. better, isn't it? It looked red before. So, the colours. I don't yet got Agile. Don't know if I picked the right ones up. Fervent. And then we want that one. Palette number 4 for the lighter brown. So this is another one I've learned off my lovely Anne. Bit of hair. So I'm gonna just grab my blending brush. I'm gonna get this shade. It's called Arrogant in this palette. And what I would normally do is just swoop back and forth, but apparently you'd go in circles. And you go outwards in. I did that wrong, so hold on. From the out, in. Simple as that. It's giving it that gradient kind of look. And by having a really good blending brush, you are helping your face and it makes it so much easier when you've got a really good product. When you've got something that actually works, that actually does what it says on the tin, it really does help. So again, I'm just going outwards in along that crease line. And always never do one eye and go back and do the other. Always do them both together. So again, circular motion, circular. No, it's a really strange time to go live. Everyone's probably out, having a good time. But that's what replay's for. So I'm literally building it up to the shade I want it to be. And then just sort of coming back and checking if it's even. And like obviously, I mean, I wouldn't do this on a day-to-day basis. It's, you know, something you know you play at for when you're going out. So like when you're going out, you want to look. You're gonna look good, so you need to practice it. And the other thing is, whatever you do to the top, you do to the bottom. I mean, I've always done this anyway. But some people don't, and it can be like when you do it for the when you go under for the first time, it can be a bit of a shocker. Or like, say you don't wear eyeshadow and you're doing something like this for the first time. It can be a little bit, oh my god. Especially like when you haven't got a full face of makeup on. It can be a bit shocking as well. It looks completely different to what it does on the camera. It looks really dark on the camera. To me, it's not as dark. It's quite interesting actually. So the next shade I'm going to use is Agile, and that's this. And the amazing thing about this is that they pop out. It's quite cool actually. So I don't want to take away from the brown that I've put on, so I'm just going to go slightly in. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to use that elsewhere. I'm going to go with this, actually, this darker one. It's called Brave. And again, just going to put it where I want it. And again, those circular motions. Oh yeah, that's alright. Nice smoky look. So if you're jumping on and you're thinking, I thought this were about dry skin, I thought this were about oily skin, it's because I've chatted about that earlier. And basically, your skin is your platform, your skin is your base, and you've got to start off with something good to get something great. So if you want to not look like you've got oily skin, if you want to look like you've not got dry skin, you need to prep that skin, you need to look after your skin. And to do that, you need good products, you need things that are going to actually help your skin. So like if you've got dry skin, you use the things to help that dry skin go, the things like that. So now I'm actually going to use this Agile as kind of like a transition shade. I'm going to use my crease fluffy brush because it's awesome. Oh no, I've got that bit in there. So for this one, because I don't want to take over from this shade, I'm just going to go slightly lower and use this as a bit of a transition shade on like kind of the crease area. I'm quite liking this. See, a lot of ladies, they'll practice things like this before they go live, which is probably the smart idea to do. Practice before you preach. But I'm a little bit lazy. So I've not actually done this. I've watched it and I'm doing it. Winging it. Winging it. Don't we all just love to wing it? As you've noticed, I've used all matte shades. And basically you only use, don't put yourself in eye, it hurts. You only use a shimmer on your mobile lid. I know, like a freaking ghost. What's going on here? Come on. I'm not that white, honest guys. So, like I say, what you do to the top, you do to the bottom. So I'm just going to put a little bit more, and this time I'm going into that corner. There we go. What we're thinking, guys. Blend that a little bit more with those circular motions. I'm pretty much loving this so far. So then, go with I was going to go with another colour, but I'm not. So that was Agile, and I've used palette 4, and now I'm going to use palette 5. And these are all shimmer colours. So I'm going to go with the pink, and with the shimmers, apparently they go on a lot better when you put it on your finger and you pat it in. Who'd have thunked it? Who'd have thunked it? which actually, do you know what? It's going on pretty awesome. Look at that. Woohoo! Look at that there. That is an amazing pink. Do you know, it does go on awesome. So I don't use fingers, but since I heard this, thought, let's give it a whirl. They go on better if you pat it in. Who'd have known shimmers? Shimmers, you're awkward. You just want to be in your own little world, don't you? So I'm just going to put a little bit under there. So, just gonna get that agile again because I think I smudged a little bit. So I'm just gonna, again on that crease line, just put a little bit more of this agile as that transition shade, and then I'm gonna just get my blending brush and just brush those darker shades. Brush it together because there's a little bit of a line. Just get that again. So just blending that in a little bit more. That song just came in. A little bit more. What do we think, guys? What do we think? Because you can still see that lighter shade around it. Oh, I'm loving this. What do you think, guys? It's quite a bright pink, that. It's more vibrant than what I thought. Just, you know how blind I am, guys. Ooh. Looking pretty awesome. I love how my brows aren't like OTT. I can go OTT sometimes and I just like, but I'm not looking quite OTT today. So let's get that pink off my hand. Got makeup all over my hands now. Right, what's next? Oh, concealer trick. Concealer tricks. So my bags aren't too bad today, but I love this trick so much. So I'm getting a pink liquid splash. Gonna just put 3, because it's not too bad today, under my eyes. And mix it with my concealer and my concealer brush. You can tell I've done this a few times. And literally, so this will fix up any errors in your, come closer so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm literally going around the eyeshadow, and this is your colour correcting. So what the pink does, it counteracts with those bags under your eyes and helps to get rid of them. And just by taking it down to point, just dragging that down, and then I'm just gonna blend it in, because then it makes my life a lot easier. I just put a little bit too much of the splash on, so I'm just gonna get a bit more concealer. Not that you guys can tell, it just looks really pink, and I have pink undertones anyway, so we don't want that. So can you see how I'm just tidying that edge up? Just by sweeping it up, tidying it up with the concealer. And that has just got rid of my bags. So, because I know I haven't put enough concealer on that side, let's get some more going. So if you didn't want to use a splash, you can use like a foundation with some pink undertones already in it, like organza. I smudged a bit there, so I'll have to fix that in a minute. That's better. I went a bit too close there, so I'm just going to have to get some of that pink just on my finger, because I smudged a little. When I did that bit there. So again, I'm just going to blend that bit in. There we go. Bye bye, dark circles. Bye bye. Just blending it in a little bit more. So, the next bit I'm going to do, apparently you are to pat on your foundation. So, I'm going to mix, because I have other blemishes, I'm going to mix some of the concealer and the foundation, liquid foundation today. Looks quite bright outside, that's why I look like a freaking ghost. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there. Just gonna pat some around. And then I always do my neck, it's more force of habit. Oh, and apparently, so you don't mind doing that on my neck, patting in your foundation rather than like swooping motions gives you a better coverage, and it doesn't give you those telltale foundation lines. And the other thing is, foundation on your ears. Ears are a really big giveaway, and it's going up right, you know, right up to that hairline. So you know, some people do the lips. I don't understand that. I'm sure there's methods for madness. So again, I'm just going round and I'm patting rather than rubbing. Just patting in around those eyes. Just going over my ear. Just take a little bit longer, but you get a better coverage. Making sure you go right up to your hairline. Just make sure I've got close enough, because I can't see. I can't see a thing, I never can. Do you know, I ain't suffered with dryness on my nose in forever. So, I'm like a ghost. Freaking hell. Is my sound working? Who's on? Emily, is my sound working? Can you just send me some hearts if you know if my sound's working? Oh, thanks Emily, sharing away. How lovely. So that's the foundation. I'm just gonna, see, I like my eyeliner. So, thanks honey. I'm gonna put some black eyeliner just on my waterline at the top. And literally what I do is I put it in the corner, close my eye and swoop it across. You do get a little bit. Should I put it on the bottom? I'll put it on the bottom as well. So for that I drag it down and just rub it along. It can be a bit of a, should have probably done this first, but it can be a bit of a strange sensation at first. And always go circling the tear duct. Yeah, definitely. I do love my black eyeliner, I gotta say. I do like the white when I'm my eyes are a bit red, but they're alright today. So again, just in the corner of your eye and just swooping. Swooping. swooping down, swooping across, and then in that tear duct. Oh, don't you just hate it when you get a hair in your eye? Got it? When it messes up your eyeliner, not mascara. So that's the eyes. What do you think, guys? Are we loving this? Kind of pink smoky eye. So the next thing is the bronzer. Now I use the bronzer for contouring because I find it the easiest, and I don't have all good brushes, so I'm using some of my old crappy ones at the moment. So let's get the mirror. I'm quite loving this look. So this is like a nighttime look. So literally where you go with your bronzer is you want to do a 3 on each side and then down the sides of your nose. So it's just literally from your ear and down. And a little trick again from my amazing upline is to make sure that the brush is already moving when it touches your face. That stops you getting that solid line. And again, those circular motions. Oh, you can see that lash serum's doing its business, making that bit grow. Can't tell on the camera, but it looks really dark to me. What? Why? What time is it? Is it? Shit. Whoops, I just cursed. Apparently, we need to go. Because it's 4:30 and we're going out for tea. Don't know why he whispers. So just go down my nose. How long have I been live for? Don't know, I can't tell. Don't know how to tell. So I'm just going down the sides of my nose. And then, because I have a huge forehead, I'm just doing them top bits of those 3s. Just under there to give it a bit of definition. $42. Oh, thank you, Emily. God, I can't believe I'm going for 42 minutes. That's them eyes. That's how awesome them eyes are. I thought, oh, an hour will be enough to do this look. It probably is, but I probably should have started on time. That would have helped. So, contouring done. So, I'm just gonna get my awesomely bright blusher. I don't need a lot of this, but I'm quite liking it. I'm going to show you the colour and you'll be like, oh my god. Like for blondes, this would be amazing. So if you're blonde, that would be amazing, but I'm literally just going to tap the excess off. I don't know if you can tell, it's such a tiny, tiny bit. And just so it blends out. Oh, it's come up that Ben's watching twice. Ben, are you a clone? Which one of you's a clone? So again, tap, knock off the excess, and same again. Oh god. Just circular motions down, just to. I'm gonna have to go quick because the dinner's gonna be ready. And the next stage is highlighter. So a highlighter would be awesome to use a fan brush, but because I don't have a fan brush, I'm just going to hold it there. Use an old brush, just swoop it back and forwards on that stick. And because it's a cream, you just want to do it in that C motion. But because it's a cream, I do tend to press it in because I find if not, definitely think the powder would be better for me, because if not, I find it takes my foundation off, and you're literally just going where the light would shine. Literally so down nose, just there, to emphasise the lip. And there we go. That one, and then I'm not using that. Oh, no, I always do my setting powder before mascara, because then any of the dust ain't gonna go on my mascara. And this just makes sure it's all gonna stay in place. And that's it. That's that one. And I am gonna use my waterproof Epicness. Now, I could use, I don't do false lashes at all. Can never do them, don't like them, hate them. When I have had them, they've ripped all my eyelashes out. But this mascara has changed my life. So none of the products have any chemicals or parabens. It's cruelty free. Don't test on little cute bunnies or anything. And it's just so easy to use, and it's got a curling polymer, so I don't have to curl my lashes either. So it's got a curling polymer in it that curls them while it lengthens, and the wand is specifically designed to pick up all those little tiny hairs. So like for daytime, like, you could just get away with just one coat. But I do love two coats. I love long lashes. I've got things for long lashes. Oh, I've got it in my eyeshadow, guys. Oh no, do you know what you do? You know what you do? You get a bit of mascara on your wall. Oops. So you just find out. Okay, blending brush ain't working today because it's waterproof. Normally, blending brush, just blend it out. It's fine. Adds a bit of texture to your eye. Screw it. Okay, let's do this side and let's not get it on the lid. Let's just get it on my nose. What have I done? Oh god. Oh god. Ugh. Stupid. Stupid nose. Getting in the way. Try again. Because I'm rushing. Not Russian, rushing. Sorry, concentration here, guys, so don't mess it up again. There we go. Oh, I have an all. Do this all the time. Sorry, like, can't really see what I'm doing. So let's get a little bit on those bottoms. Oh, do you know, I've got it. Oh my god, how can I mess it up this much? Does anyone else get, just like lift the lashes up while you're doing your bottom ones and get mascara all over everywhere? So I'm going over to a second coat because two is always better than one. Any mascara. If you can't build your mascara up, what's the point in having it? you see, guys? How amazing is that? And I could literally go swimming. I could go swimming and this ain't budging. So if you have like gained any value from this video, feel free to give it a share so I can help others enjoy their makeup too. So, mascara. I still think I could go a bit darker on that bronzer. I'm going to go a little bit darker on that bronzer. I'm not going to be shy. I'm noisy, aren't I? Oh, that's better, isn't it? Hairs everywhere. That is so much better. A bit darker on that bronzer. This windowsill's only tiny. So, lips. Don't know if this is going to be the wrong shade. No, I think I can get away with that. So I've never really used lip liner, but I was taught how to now. Actually. What do you think? I know. It just keeps the lip product in place. Ooh, it's bright, but because I want it to kind of, I'm gonna pop some stuff away, kind of match the pink on my eyes, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Is that it? This one, just gonna pop them away. I've got my awesome trunk behind me. Hello, oops. Oh, go away. Do you know the X button on stuff doesn't always work? So, just 2 minutes. I'm gonna use my Defend Innocence. That's a really nice shade with that kind of coral undertone. Ooh, I'm loving this. It's a lip powder, guys. Can you see it in there? Hold on, let me put the lid on and I'll turn it upside down. There's like little water molecules in it. It's awesome. So guys, what do you think? What do we think? I'm thinking I'm quite liking this. Quite liking these new skills I'm toning in. Right guys, I've got a Sunday dinner to get to now. So if you have gained any value from this video, if you think your friends would enjoy learning what I have learned throughout my journey, just go ahead and press that share button. it really helps my business, and I'd really appreciate it if you shared it with all your friends and family. If you would like any help with anything, if you'd like, say, like a one-to-one tutorial, I could talk you through this on a one-to-one basis. We could do like FaceTime kind of thing, and I can be like, how about try this brush, da 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 da, and I can do a one-to-one thing. Doesn't have to be face-to-face, it can be over FaceTime, but face-to-face, I can do that too. I can take my trunk to your house. I'm so excited to take the trunk to my house, someone's house. Oh my god, it's an amazing trunk. Let me kiss it. Oh, it's down there. Down there. Turn your comments off, it's down there. It's amazing. So if you ever thought of doing what I do and you want some information, or you've got some questions, just drop the word business below, or just pop me a message in Messenger. But yeah, if you'd want any help with anything, if you want me to do a live about something, just pop it in Messenger or in the comments below, and I'll sort that out for you. Alright guys, I'm going to enjoy my Sunday dinner. See you later.